Hello guys, welcome to today's video and thank you for joining me. So today I'm back to do the Junket July video for the Tatty Treasures Facebook group. There are a couple of other videos on my channel. It's just a little fun challenge that Tanya from Tatty Treasures is running on her Facebook group. I'll leave a link in the description to her group if you want to go over and have a look. It's a lovely little Facebook group and it's just a bit of fun really. We're doing it just throughout the month of July, so I'll try and remember to link the other two videos that I've done, and it's all just about using bits and pieces, scraps, recycling that you've got around the house. So I've got a few bits and pieces. These come on some Happy Mail, the pockets, so I've took them off because I thought I might be able to use them. They were the packaging in the Happy Mail. I've got a couple of clothes tags, something off some stamps, a piece of card. This is off one of the, you know, the COVID tests that you do at home. The children come home from school with them every week, so I've kept a couple of those. So I'm going to start with this one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it as a pocket, but I'm going to rip it down first because I wouldn't be able to put that into a journal like that. So I'm just going to see if I can, let me just open one side. Where's my scissors? Yeah, I just thought we'll keep it as a pocket, but it's too deep as it is. So let's just cut it down. Put it down this side. Oh, there we go. Like that. That could even be like a little folio, couldn't it? Actually, I've got a few of these. Perhaps I could make a little folio with one of these. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? So that's going to be my base. So let's just take that off there. I'll straighten it all up in a minute. I don't think I want it that big, so let's how wide? I'm just going to get my trimmer and then make sure I've got straight edges. Yeah, we're still doing what they call the testing that the school they bring home. Actually, they've finished now. They've finished school for the summer holidays. So yeah, thank goodness me. I won't be sorry to see the back of these. I'm going to have to cut it there because it's got that little hole in it. So let's have a look how wide I want this. Let's just straighten it off. I don't want it this big because it'd be far too big to go in one of my journals. So let's just trim it down a little bit. I should have got my big trimmer out really. That's still going to be too wide, so let's just back down a little bit. I need to cut a little bit more off there. Let's hope I've not gone too far with that. Oh, there we go. That's just about right. So I think that would be okay size to go in one of my journals. I'm just going to pop that behind me. I'm going to get rid of them bits and pieces. Just going to grab my bin. It's just away from me. Right, okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put some paper on here. I'm going to use the rest of these bits and pieces that I got out last week. Yeah, I'm just going to use some papers from here. And I think I'm going to put either that one. These were just a kit that I bought. Or that one. Oh, that one. Do I want botanical? Lovely. It's a lovely kit. I think it was about 30 pages and it wasn't expensive. It's a mix of different things. Right, I'm going to go with that one for the pocket anyway. Let's just put them over there for a minute. I'm just going to grab this other trimmer out because it's a bit easier when you're trimming A4 papers. So let's just cut around, just get the edges off. Yeah, this is week 3, so we've got this week and next week and then that's it. I don't know whether there will be another challenge coming up in the Facebook group. So yeah, like I said, it's a lovely little group. Everybody's really supportive and encouraging and that, so yeah, it's a nice group to be part of. So let's just put you there for a minute and I'm going to just glue this down. I'm going to glue that side because it's a bit dirty. Right, where's my glue? It's here in front of me. I'm just going to put glue all over here. What have I done today? It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. I've had an hour in the garden. I couldn't stand any more than that. It was far too hot. We nipped into town first thing this morning before it got too warm. I went in the charity shops, got a few good bits, so I'll show you them. I'm just waiting for a few bits to come in that I've bought, and I'll show you them all together. So yeah, I had a little mooch around the charity shop, picked up a few bargains, did a little bit of shopping, come home, we had lunch, sat in the garden and had our lunch. Yeah, and then he's just been to pick up the girls. Have been to their friend's house since 10 o'clock this morning in the swimming pool, so they've had an absolute whale of a time. Yeah, they've had a lovely day. So they're all come home shattered now, swimming. Yeah, shattered and hungry. So yeah, it's been a nice day today. I've had a nice quiet easy day really. Like I said, we just nipped to get a few bits of shopping this morning. That's not straight, that. Let me just straighten that up. And I got a few bargains in the charity shop along the way, so I was happy with that. Right, so that's going to be my pocket. Where's my little... I don't know where I've put it, you know, my little basket to put my rubbish in. Never mind. Right, let's see if I can round these corners. It's always the last one it doesn't want to do. There we go, I've done it. Oops, let's get rid of them little bits. Right, so that's going to be my base, and this is going to be my pocket. So I want to put something that's not straight neither. Not straight in the slightest. That's better. Right, I could do with putting something plain on this pocket really. Still not straight. Why is it not straight? It's doing me head in. My eyes are shocking. I'll just take a tiny little slither off the edge. Right, I want something to go on this pocket. Is there anything just green in here, or something that we could put on that pocket? What's that? Yeah, let's go with that. That little bit of brown, I think. Would that go on? No, that wouldn't go on there. No, don't like that. Just seeing if there's anything that's sort of in that direction. What about some of this note paper? Yeah, let's use some of that. Why not? I'm just going to cut around it. Yeah, it was a lovely kit, this one. I can't remember who it was off, but I'll see if I can remember to link it for you. It's a nice kit to have in your collection. That's not going to be wide enough, is it? Nope. Oh dear. I wonder if there's any big scraps that are big enough. Let's have a look in the scrap box. What's that? Yeah, it's a nice little kit to have in because there's a mix of different papers that you can use. Botanicals, florals, different ones, vintage. I was really made up with it when I bought it. Can you believe that in all this stuff here, I can't find a little piece of green or something in that direction. Oh dear me. Let's grab the collage box out. Let's see if there's anything in here we can put on. These are just bigger collage papers. See, that would have been ideal, but it's the wrong way, isn't it? Let's see how wide. Oh, Alison, what have you done with that now? What have I done with the piece of card I've just had? Have I put it back in that box? It's there. Silly me. Will that be wide enough? Nope. Oh dear me, we're not having much luck here, are we? Just want a piece of paper to put on the bottom of there. What's this? It's like lace, isn't it? Coffee dyed. Newsprint. Oh, green. Shall we go with the green? Right, I'm going to go with this one here. I'm not going to faff around anymore. I'm going to go with that piece there. Let's just put the other bits in. Right, we are. Let's put some, just cut around here. yeah, there was a few bargains to be had in the charity shop this morning. So got some fabric and a few other bits. I've just put them in the washing machine. Well, actually I've put them, yeah, in the washing machine. I've just hung them on the air to dry. So yeah, I was quite pleased with my bargains this morning. Let's just put some glue on here. Not that I need any more fabric, but you know what it's like when you see it. It was it was really cheap. The charity shop that I go to is cheap anyway, but all the clothes were 50p. All the bed stuff were reduced to half price, 50p. Like double, single duvets and pillowcases, and I've got some linens. I'll show you once they've dried. I'll just wait for my other bits to come in and then I'll show you what I've bought. Right, yeah, that one will go okay there, won't it? Let's just put a little, what do we call it? Thumb notch. Where's my circle punch? Just put that in there. Right, okay, so that's going to go on there like that. What I want to do first before, well actually, do I want to do it now or do I want to do it in a minute? I'm going to leave that like that for a minute and I'm going to get my journal card made. So I'm going to use a piece of this, which is just scrap card. Let's see how wide we need it. Yes, that'll fit in there, but we need a bit off the top. Will that go in there? Yeah, that'll be fine. So that's my base for my journal card. I want to put a paper on there, so I'm just going to pop that there a minute. Let's find some paper. That would be nice on the back, wouldn't it, to journal on? Right, let's put that on the back first and then put something on the front. Oh, I'm really warm in this room. I've shut the windows because probably like everywhere across the country, people have got the lawnmowers out and the hedge trimmers and oh, you name it. And the fan that I've got is quite noisy, so I didn't want to leave it on. Okay, so that's good. That can be the back of the journal card. Something nice to journal on. Let's just cut around it. I've enjoyed this Facebook challenge. It's been really good, just seeing what you can make with bits and pieces. Yeah, I like this kind of crafting. I've said it before, I like just getting papers and scraps and bits out and seeing what we can make. I enjoy it, I do really. So I've enjoyed this challenge, it's been fun. Okay, so that's going to be my journal card for the back. Yeah, the back, and let's put something on the front. Let's have something. Is there something a bit plainer? I might go with that leaf. Oh, I might go with them butterflies actually. Oh no, we'll go with that one there. I like that one with the book page. Yeah, I love this kit. It's one of my favourites actually. Let's just cut around here, get rid of that white. There. Yeah, so I thought I'd leave video until a bit later on in the day when all the lawnmowers have nearly finished before people get home from work and start again. But I've shut the window and it's really warm in this room. Well, it's warm everywhere, isn't it? And I'm not complaining. I'm definitely not complaining at all. It's just when you've not got a window open. Right, I'm just going to stick that there, like that. Okay, so let's cut around this one. I'm just going to pop my lid on there, then it doesn't get blocked. Okay, so that's going to be my journal card, and I am going to round my corners again. Oh, that's coming up. Let's just pop a little bit more glue down there. I would use this if we were in a botanical journal. Come on. That's it. It's always the last corner that it messes around with. Right, let's get rid of you. Right, where did I do with that card? Let's just punch out some tabs. Where's my tab punch? I'm going to print 2 of them, and I'm going to put some of, should we put paper on? I'll tell you what we'll use the other piece of, we'll use this, what we made the pocket with. There's 1, and there's 2. I've got about 6 punches here on the side of my desk. Right, let's just glue these on here then. There. Stick that one on. I don't know why I don't just punch it double. I make work for myself, don't I? I'm going to put that on there. Like that. Just make sure I get it. Should I put it to the side or in the... Yeah, I'll put it to the side. Leave it like that. I don't know whether I want to put one on the front there. I think I do. Should have just stuck them separately, shouldn't I, instead of sticking them together. Okay, you can go there as well. So I'm just going to pop that there for a minute. I'll do a little bit of embellishing in a minute. And then I'm going to make just a little cluster. So we've got the journaling card, the pocket, and a little cluster. I'm just going to use this scalloped circle punch. Might even do a tag as well. I'm sure I've got... where's that other piece of... Yeah, should we do a tag as well? Let's make a tag as well. Why not? I want some paper to go on there. Let me just get my trimmer again. Let's just... I don't want that. In fact, that's a little bit thin for a tag. Let's use a piece of this. Just do a small tag as well. Let's make use of the bits that I've got, the scraps. I'm just going to do it like that. Right, let's put some papers on here then. Let's just make that into a tag shape first. Oh, and I'll do that in a minute when I've stuck the papers on. I think I'm going to use that piece there if it's big enough. I think it should be. Let's just glue that on. I mean, these would be nice to gift, wouldn't they? You know, a little pocket with a journaling card in, a tag and a cluster, you know, sort of all matching in the same papers. It'd be nice to put in Happy Mail, wouldn't they? Okay, I might just have enough at the bottom there to put on that, to punch out another circle for that cluster. Well, I'm not even going to make a cluster, to be honest. I'm just going to put a dangle in and just have it as a little dangly embellishment. I don't want to cover these papers up. Right, so that's that. Let's just see if we've got enough to punch out another. I don't think we have. Can't get it in the punch. Come on. It's just positioning it just right. or I might, have we done it? Let's have a look. If not, yeah, it's just caught there a little bit. Yeah, that'll do fine. Right, okay, let's glue this onto here. Oops. Right, just try and line it up, because once you put this down, that's it, isn't it? It sticks. Okay, so there's my little dangle, there's my tag. Let's just make this into tag shape. We can journal on the back of that. Right, I want to put a hole in here and a hole in here. Like that. Right, well, I'm just going to grab 2 little bulb pins. I'm sorry for standing up if I'm leaning over. They're in my top drawer here in little baskets. There's 1 and there's 2. I might put something through that one actually. Let's just put this one on here. I love these things. In fact, I've done that hole far too far down there. Put the hole a bit too far down, to be honest. Yeah, I have. Do you know what I'll do? I'll punch another one and I'll cover that up with a label or something. Didn't realise I'd punched it so far down. Let's do it at the top. That's better. Halfway down the tag, circle. Right, so I'll have to put something on there now, something on there. Right, we're finished with them. I want to put something on the pocket. I think I'm going to see if I've got any scrappy bits of lace. Let's have a look what we've got in the scrap box. We've got a piece of lace that would fit along there. Perfect, let's use that up. In there for a minute. Right, let's stick this down then. Just looking for me 3-in-1. How far up does it go? Does it go? Out there. I'll probably stitch around this stuff as well. Right, let's put you down there. Like that. We've got some green. Where's my green scraps? I've got that many bits and pieces with scraps and whatnot in. Got some green scraps there. Yeah, let's put that on. That'll look nice on there, I think. Oh, I'm really in my element here doing this. I really do love this kind of crafting. I really do. Could sit and do this all day, just playing with bits of things. Okay, so that can go on my pocket. I think I'll use this. Right, what I was going to do is ink around this before I stick it down. I'll go over my lace a little bit, grunge it up on the pocket. Right, what I want to do is I want to go around the edges, so let's do that first. That paper just speaks for itself, doesn't it? Might put a little piece of lace at the bottom. Oh, Angie, I've put it on the pocket, haven't I? That is the pocket. I'm thinking that's the journal card. Yeah, this is the journal card. I might put a little bit of lace at the bottom of here. Let's just ink this side up as well. Have you seen the new Tim Holtz Distress Oxide? Well, Distress Colour. Is it prize ribbon or something? Yeah, I need to buy it. I love blues, so I need to buy that. Definitely. When funds allow. I sold quite a bit the rest of my stuff this month, so I've been able to buy myself some bits and pieces that I wanted to get. Didn't really need a lot, to be honest, but you know what it's like when you start looking at things, you end up spending money, don't you? Well, I do anyway. But it's only bits that I wanted. Right, let's stick. Let me just put them there a minute. What I wanted to do was I wanted to put some of the ink down. And I want my little bottle of water. Where would that be? One asks herself. It's here. Just going to spritz over it now. I'm sure I had a little sponge. Bear with me, guys. I'm just going to grab a little sponge. I'll be 1 second. I'm back. I've got one here. I'm just going to get my heat tool down. I just want to put a bit of this colour on here. Just to grunge it up a little bit. Oh, I like that. Same with this one. Okay, let's put a bit on the tag and a little bit on this embellishment. I'll have to remember to stick something on the bottom of there. Let's put a little bit on the pocket. Right, that's all I wanted to do. So let me just grab a piece of kitchen towel, which is just here. Get rid of that. Right, I'm just going to pop on my heat gun just for a minute and just dry off the ink that we've just put on. I won't be a second. There we go, they're dry, they don't take long, do they? Right, let's put this pocket on first. Oh, I better move that, hadn't I? A big string of glue, otherwise it'll stop my pocket. It will stop things going in the pocket. Right, let's stick you down here then. Like that. Right, let's just hold on to you for a minute. I want my little brown labels, so I'm just going to reach over and get them while I'm holding on to this. I've got too much on my desk. It drives me insane, it does. You can't get to anything that's at the back of the shelves because there's that much stuff on my desk. Right, I'm just grabbing some bits out of the side of me. Right, I'll just get them on my desk and then I don't have to keep standing up. Right, that pocket should be going down there now. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some of these little bits on. Where are you? This one I want, Dabber. Should we ink around them first? That might be a good idea, mightn't it? So what have you been up to today, guys? Have you been crafting, sitting in the sun? What have you been doing? It is beautiful, isn't it? But I think it's very hot to sit in it for too long. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sit in it for too long. It really is hot, isn't it? Yeah, I know I've seen a lot of pictures on Facebook of people that have burnt. Oh, it looks horrific. You know, and a couple of them were on about sun creams that they've bought that have not been reliable, really. And they've burnt using them. I mean, there's a well-known one that's been around for a long time. I'm not going to say the name, but yeah, there's a picture on Facebook of saying that she'd used it. Now whether it's true or not, you don't know these things, do you? Let's face it, you don't know if it's the truth. But she was, oh, it was awful. Her chest was all blistered and just horrible. Must have been so painful. Yeah, so you've got to be really careful, haven't you? I keep saying to the girls that I've bought them all a sun cream each. Cream them in the morning, you know, if they're going out, and I tell them, please, if you go to the beach, make sure you put your sun cream on. I don't let them go in the sea when there's no adult there. I couldn't, no, definitely not. I don't think they're old enough yet, so I bought them a sun cream each to keep in the bags, one for the face as well, you know, and the SPF ones. And I say to them, please put your cream on if you're going to the beach, don't sit there all day burning. But they're quite sensible. They'll come away after a couple of hours when they've had enough. Yeah, I don't like too much sun. So let's stick these down. Put that there. Just finishes it off, doesn't it? A little label number. So let's stick that there. And then this one. I need to put something through there, don't I? I'm not going to put much more on. I don't think I'm going to put anything else on, to be honest. I don't want to spoil them because they're quite busy papers, aren't they? So, oops, dropped it. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else on, to be honest. Just need to put some twine or something through that tag there. Let me just grab some twine. What have we got? In fact, we've got some string here. That'll do absolutely fine. Save me searching high and low. Oh, have I got some? Yeah, I was going to use green and white, but we'll go with this one. Let's just see if I can put a bit of ink over here. I really need to do a coffee dyeing day, but I think I might do it tonight when it's cooled down a bit. I was going to try after this video, but I think it's too warm. I think I might wait till this evening and get my stuff out and get it done this evening when it's cooled down a little bit. It's too hot now, isn't it? Because I do use the oven. Well, my hubby normally puts it in and out the oven for me. I'll do the dyeing and he'll put it in and out the oven for me. But yeah, it's too hot, isn't it, at the moment to go in the kitchen coffee dyeing. So I think I will wait till this evening. Right, there we go then. So I think, let me just put my lids on these things and then we don't. So there's my journal cards to go in there. And then we've got the little tag and then just the little dangle. So I'm quite pleased with them, all made out of bits of scraps and recycling apart from the papers. So as always guys, thank you so much for stopping by to watch. Come along and join me if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and don't forget to hit that little bell which will notify you when I upload any new videos. So until next time guys, take care, bye.